least I wasn't just screaming random and shit.
All right, so are we good? You good?
Yeah. Hold on, let me tell my peeps I'm about to hop off because I was playing Uncharted. I'm beating myself. Yeah, I can beat myself, right?
Let me see if I can switch out here. Alright, so people on YouTube, I know you can see me now. So what's going on with people at YouTube and what's going on with people at Twitch? Thank you guys for watching, truly appreciate it. Agree Disagree podcast is going to begin, well, should have began a while ago, but this fool didn't have no doggone.
Oh shoot, I almost missed it. I just woke up from my nap like 2 minutes ago.
Get it together, guys. Get it together. Shit, hold on. Oh, damn it.
Can anyone hear me?
I hear you now.
I hear
Mic
you
check,
good.
1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2.
Yes, your breath stinks. We got it.
Nah, bro. Don't disrespect. You disrespecting right now.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Agree to Disagree podcast number 4. Thank you guys very much for coming through. Truly appreciate it.
You are welcome, sir.
Right. So, first and foremost, let's get the introductions out of the way. I am your host, Big Cheese, and it's a pleasure to have all of you guys here. Next up, well, let me see. The games I've been playing so far this week, I've been playing Doom, Overwatch. I've been playing Dead by Daylight, which is a very, very funny, interesting game. Street Fighter 5. Play Super Metroid. Yes, Retro Tuesday is coming back. So I do thank you guys very much for your suggestions. And we're going to get back to some old school games as well. So that's what I have been playing. We have a couple of guests here today. First and foremost, this is my brother, Mr. Official VG. Everybody give it up for Mr. Official VG.
Woo!
What up, y'all? Well, pretty much, first and foremost, a pleasure to be here. You know what I'm saying? I've been heavy in these Uncharted and Street Fighter 4 streets. Street Fighter 5, excuse me. Uncharted 4 and Street Fighter 5. So that's pretty much all I've been doing. I've been trying to break away because I've been wanting to platinum Ratchet and Clank, but I keep being called back to the Uncharted 4 multiplayer, so I've been playing that and playing Street Fighter. So that's pretty much all the games of the week I've been playing. Hopefully, and I played a little bit of the Division, but it's.
I heard the servers on that game are getting crappy.
It's broken even in single player. Like,
really?
matter of fact, I should put up that video. I was coming across invisible walls and I was getting stuck. You know how you do the missions and you try to like rescue hostages and they're stuck in a room.
Yep.
I pressed the square button to open up the door. You know how they get it prompt to interact. And he winds up in the room with the hostages. I was so frustrated. So I was stuck in there. I had to pretty much go back to my my safe house and restart the whole mission and crap. It was ridiculous.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that, but hopefully that'll be fixed as soon as possible. All right, and next up here we got a newcomer here. This is Double Post partner here. Everybody give it up for Thundercats. Oh!
You know, I got a funny story with that. I was playing PSN a long time ago and came up with the name Thunderstruck for my username. The guy's like, "Go Thundercat, go!" But games I've been playing a lot of are MLB 16 The Show. I got quite a few series on Thunderpulse Gaming. Like Road to the Show, Diamond Dynasty, and Battle Royal. I've been playing a lot of Overwatch before I went in to get a corneal transplant surgery. I haven't been playing much games lately. But those are the two games I've been playing. Played some Division, played a lot of GTA Online. That's pretty much all I've been playing. For now.
Well, hey, I don't blame you, man. Make sure your eye gets better, man. We need you back in this gaming community, man.
Oh yeah,
so
definitely. I got videos.
Very
Videos prepared, so I'll be back very soon.
Well, soon, man. Well, as far as the game that's being released or that was released, there was only 2 games, from my understanding. Kirby Planet Robobots on Nintendo 3DS came out on the 10th, and Sherlock Holmes: The Devil's Daughter. Surprised I haven't heard of this one, but this came out June 10th as well. So those are 2 games that was released. I'm pretty sure there are going to be a lot of release games coming in the next week here. So let's go ahead and get to the first topic here. Now, everybody knows how I felt about the Ibuki trailer coming out, and then a couple of days later, till everybody released until June. Pissed me off, pissed everybody off, and it had me questioning, like, well, damn, Capcom, well, y'all need to do this a lot better. Where's the communication? Why aren't you telling people that this is happening? Why aren't you telling people that you're not going to release anything until June? It would be better to release the trailer, then say, hey, we're going to release this and the story mode in June. Well, they sent back a reply like a week or so later, saying that as far as the story mode, everybody will be playable as far as the story mode. So not Ibuki, but also Yuri, Jury, and Balrog, they will all be playable in the story mode. So that's pretty dope, in my opinion. I think that's pretty cool, and I think that that's something that should have, informed us when they put out the trailer. They also they get rid of the Zenny, as far as the Zenny that will be going from there, and they will use fight money, or you can purchase from the PSN store. So my thoughts on this is that they should have said something about this right after the Ibuki trailer, so therefore there will be no misunderstanding. Mr. Official, what are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, they definitely could have executed better. I've said it so many times. I've tweeted them to no avail. Like, they definitely could have done a whole lot better as far as how they executed their communication with the community. Because waiting for tidbits of information, we were waiting for announcements of an announcement. Like they'll make a tweet saying, well, we're gonna have an announcement soon about an announcement for more deep. You know what I'm saying? It was confusing, and it was frustrating because it just felt like we were getting nowhere. But
right.
I will at least say, with the recent information that they've dropped, they're gonna, at least it seems like they will do better. But for them, because they need the money, they need to definitely make sure that things like this don't happen again. Even with them having a situation with Sony, they definitely could have executed a whole lot better for the things that they've done with the Street Fighter V, because it's definitely been disappointing with just how the things have been going. And it's more than just communication, at least for me, because even with like those who bought the season pass, it just feels like it's kind of useless, because it doesn't feel like you're getting that full amount of stuff out of it. You're not getting no outfits or anything like that. The special stage is only for just that one time because they felt like they messed up. It's crazy. So
that's true.
I can go on and on about Street Fighter, so I just stop there. But I definitely think that they got to improve.
Well, we got a 10-minute time frame talking about this here, so go for it.
But I mean, yeah, they really just got to tighten up. Like, for them to be in a financial situation that they are in, and obviously it should be signs of that, because they're dropping all of these Resident Evil remakes and Devil May Cry and stuff like that. It's like, y'all don't really have room to be making these kind of errors. Yeah, they really messing up like heavy. Like, I don't understand. So they definitely could do a better job. Hopefully we do see a better job soon. And let's just hope that this story mode is worthwhile. It seems promising because it's going to be they say between 5 to 6 hours. So that's a good thing.
Yeah. All right, Thunder, what are your thoughts on this as far as Street Fighter V and live communication and all the players being playable in the story mode only?
To be honest, I haven't decided to pick up Street Fighter V, and I was reading it, the critics. I was a little disappointed about that, but story mode's what's gonna add a story mode to it?
Yeah, it's gonna add a pretty much like Mortal Kombat story mode. It's gonna be like a 5 to 6 hour campaign for story.
And they're just bringing that out now.
Yeah.
They should have. It would have been nice to know because it probably pretty much set back everybody getting it. You know, like a lot of people like the story modes. I personally like story modes. Like if a game doesn't have story modes, I mean, it really depends on the game if I'm gonna have fun without a story mode. You know, and if they're gonna add it, then maybe I might go in, pick it up, see what it's like. If I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. You know.
Right.
Yeah, because they released Street Fighter V very, very early based on the Capcom Pro Tour. So that's why they were informing everybody that, okay, we're going to release this game early. And, you know, it's not going to have everything, but everything will be put onto there as far as the DLC. That will be for free as far as the fighters and everything else. But after this June update, things may change to where you have to buy the players for, like, you know, 100,000 Capcom points or fight money or whatnot. That will be the case at hand. So there's ways to earn the fighters and earn the stages instead of just, you know, paying for it. You can just fight your way to earning that fight money.
Yeah, that'd be better. I didn't read that much. I tried once I started seeing the little tidbit of information as far as the story about all the players being available. I just stopped reading because I don't want to spoil it too much for myself. Because I'm really looking forward to the story. But that definitely seems like a good move if they do that. I mean, cat's out of the bag if they're gonna have all the players available, you know, to play for the story mode, and it's kind of no point in you know, like kind of holding them back from the users anyway.
Yeah, pretty much.
Might as well.
Yeah, so that's my thoughts on it, and I just feel like they have a lot more to do in regards to this game. But the first thing they need to focus on is the communication with their consumers or their customers or the people that support this game or Capcom in general. Like, I really feel like you need to like send out a email updating people what's going on, or send out a tweet or send out something about an article that you have saying, hey, this is what we're working on and we're doing this for you. And we apologize if it seems like we're taking so long doing this or doing that. But also looking at Street Fighter V in the story mode itself, and everybody will be playable in the story mode. This here tells me that they already have this stuff ready and prepared for everybody to use.
Yeah.
They just putting it out very, very late, and I feel like they shouldn't be putting it out so late. I mean, like you've seen with like the last couple of releases, it's always in the end of the month. So technically, we're not getting them like in May or April or March. We're getting them in June and May and April because they're at the last day of the month. It's like, okay, the next day is June. The next day is April.
I hate that. I swear I hate that, man. They wait to the very end to pull this crap. You know what I'm saying? It really irks the hell out of me that they do that.
Yeah, and not only that, it's like they don't even put out a trailer in the middle of the month preparing us for this. They put it out at the end of the Ibuki trailer was at the end of the month. It was like, really? Okay, so where is she coming the next 2 days? Because Tuesday is the last day of the month. And then she didn't drop. They said, hey, a little bit of bad news. We're not going to drop her on May 31st. We're going to drop her in June, on June 30th, probably. So like, what the? Look, they even got a flow chart of how they did this stuff. They got a flow chart. So you're not even going by your own flow charts, what you're telling us.
Yeah, too many people were just you know, being frustrated with them, and I don't blame them. Like, I was frustrated with them myself. Like, you don't wait to the very end of the month, you know, to drop a trailer and then tell us that this is gonna come. Like, just from the start, as much as I love Street Fighter and it's such a beloved series to me, it's just like they really just, I don't know what they were thinking. Like, they didn't even do this for Street Fighter 4 or anything like that. Given that, you know, they had a lot of add-ons and, you know, DLC for it, but they just, I don't know, it seemed like they just executed it better. And it's not like the game isn't supported, like the FGC was supported,
right? But
they just, I don't know what they were thinking, you know.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna get the 4, you know, with Street Fighter 4, Super Street Fighter 4, Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition, Ultra Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition, Ultimate Street Fighter 4, Mega Street Fighter 4, Hyper Street Fighter 4. Super Saiyan Street Fighter 4. It's like
What?
it was so many releases of Street Fighter 4, but they just kept bringing it. It's like they kept fixing and fixing and fixing. But with 5, they want to keep it 5. They don't want no Super, no Alpha, no nothing. And it's like, okay, I understand what you're trying to do. You told us what was going on, but you're not really going by what you're telling us. Now you're flipping the switch on us. It's like, how can we trust your word now?
Yeah.
And that's how I feel with Capcom now. It's like I'm very shaky about, anything that they have to say from this point forward.
Oh, yeah, and you just gotta take things with a grain of salt with them.
Right.
You pretty much can't. The way that Capcom has been going on with their actions, it's like you pretty much can't believe it until you actually have like either the actual game in your hand,
right,
or you actually seeing like your system update with whatever patch that they're gonna do.
Right.
Because even when they have maintenance and all of this stuff, like, I just don't understand. Like a lot of the stuff that they've done with this Street Fighter 5 is just ridiculous. I understand you want to like pretty much make games as a service, but also just like the fact that we have to be online on Street Fighter 5, and it's just headache after headache, and just makes you wonder like what happened, Capcom. Like, what are you guys trying to attempt?
Tell me what happened, Capcom. Tell me what happened. But next topic here, we're done with that. The time is up. So next topic is the Fallout 4 Deluxe Edition. Fallout 4 was free on Xbox Live for a good 30 to 45 minutes. People downloaded it. They got it. They were able to play it, etc. I tried to download it, but it was unavailable. I was mad as hell. I'm not
they
gonna lie
took it
to
away
you.
Anyway.
Yeah. So I mean, that's the thing. Like, it was short lived. Everybody that downloaded, that was free on that day, you can't play it now. The license has been revoked. You're no longer able to play it.
Wow,
you should have known better than to try that. I mean, they made the mistake before. They're like, okay, we got to redeem ourselves. We can't allow this to happen. Take those licenses away. So that's exactly what Microsoft did. My question is this: why isn't who is actually controlling all that stuff? Like, was that a prank? Was it a prank? Was it? I'm trying to find out what that is, because I wanted that damn game, man, for free. Yeah, I'll take that too.
Shoot, anybody would want that for free.
Especially the deluxe edition. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
now.
that's usually what, $100. That's
$109.
Yeah.
So my question is this: like, if any game like that you wanted, right? Would you download it for free if it's available, or would you support the developer and, I guess, donate in the future?
You know what? I think it might have been maybe an early E3 thing. Maybe they might have been trying to give that away to gain the good graces of their fans. At least, right. I'm guessing.
Right.
So I don't know. Maybe it was an early E3. Thing that just got spoiled too soon. Just like who else had that happened with Sony? What was that game that came out this week for PS2? Psychonauts. So they just like made it available, but I guess in Microsoft case, it could have been an error, because this has happened on more than one occasion though too. And a lot of occasions, just thinking back, Fable 3, then that wound up being a game that was free for users. And was it Left 4 Dead? It was some game that they had available for free, and then they wound up taking a license back.
Yeah, I'm looking at it here, like it's saying like the best show of E3 2015, and E3 is right around the corner. So chances are, it may have been for that. We don't know, but like I said, if it was free, I wouldn't mind getting my hands on it to play it, to try it out. And it's like, dang, we have missed out on the opportunity.
Right.
Like, okay, it is what it is. I mean, because it was only short-lived. Like, you can only play it for like a good 30, 40 minutes until they revoke the license. So nothing that you could do there anyway.
Yeah, I didn't even know they could revoke licenses like that on these consoles.
Sure, anything that's online with that whole DRM stuff. Oh yeah, like if you didn't pay for that and it was an accident, they can take that no problem.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that, Thunder?
It's insane, man. Like, free, you want to play it, and then they take it down and say you're enjoying it, and the game automatically kicks you out of the application, and you're like, what the heck happened? And then they took it away. And like you guys said, it could have been like an E3 thing, or maybe possibly a prank. Who knows, man? Like,
I don't think it was a prank more so, but I definitely do think that it was probably maybe a possible E3 surprise at best.
Yeah, I think so too. I just feel like there needs to be more communication in regards to that. You know, if it happened, it happened. If that's what it's supposed to be, make sure that's in a later date. But maybe it was an error on Microsoft's behalf because they got to speak with Bethesda about that. But I just feel like if it's free, take it.
Yeah, take the opportunity.
Give it up. Give it to them. I mean, if it's free, but you're talking about $109 for everything. That's the game itself and the season pass for the deluxe edition. So that's a high risk, and that's a lot of money being lost. Because I'm pretty sure thousands of people have downloaded this game, and then when they seen the license was revoked, they got mad. Like, don't get mad. It was an error. You knew better.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, I just feel like this game here. I mean, it's a very good game. Have any of you played Fallout 4?
I haven't played any of the Fallout series, but I know Double has played Fallout 4, and he's enjoyed every minute of him playing it, so I was thinking about going through all the series and then eventually get up to 4, but
I definitely want to get my hands on it. I've seen gameplay on it myself, and I haven't played it because I don't have the game myself. I played it at a friend's house, and I really enjoyed it. Same thing with Uncharted 4. Haven't played it, for myself because I don't have it in my home. But I played it elsewhere in other places, and I really enjoyed Uncharted 4. Like, I really seek interest in buying that digitally, so therefore Mr. Fisher can trade his.
Right.
I'm definitely going to get that done.
Yeah, actually, yeah. We come back.
Look, you want that to happen. But scratch that. We go on to the next topic here. We're going to go ahead and talk about the PS4 Neo. Now, I call it the PlayStation Neo. Ain't the point of calling it the PS4 Neo. Damn it, it's just a PS Neo, okay? We know it's the PlayStation 4.5, etc., the new 4K and all that stuff there. We know that. They gave the specs on it. They showed all the specs for it as far as it being better than the PS4 itself, 2.1 gigahertz, and the PS4 is 1.6. The control unit is 36 instead of 18, so that's double that. The stream processors is double of that as well, or to be determined for what I'm seeing here. The memory clock is a lot higher as well, but it's like everything is currently doubled or 50% higher than what it was before. Is anybody going to get this system?
I've already bought 2 original PS4s. My first PS4 I bought sounded like a damn vacuum cleaner, which disappointed me highly. Then I went and bought another PS4 later down the road. Bought it at the store. The other one I bought online, and that was the mistake. And the reason I bought another one is because me and Double just started up TPG, and he had a PS4, I have a PS4, and we wanted to get stuff going together. Now, when they announced that, PlayStation 4.5, it almost wishes I would have waited to get the PS4, but then I would have missed out on all the games that came out. So there's really no win-win,
To me, I feel like everything is just boosted up.
Yeah.
Like it's like a boost. You know? And don't get me wrong, that 14nm FinFET is that's a better processor. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah.
But let's see, the PS4 was released when? 2013?
Yeah. I think towards the end of 2013.
Okay, so 3 years later they're releasing a higher or a better system. I'm guessing they're saying that this is the one because it's called Neo. But in my honest opinion, the graphics to me they look the same. Like the unified memory, they're the same. The GPU clock is only boosted up by 111 megahertz, which is it's like a 10-20% increase. Not really much there. To me, I
don't know.
That's just too small. But the flops is the T flops is 4.19. compared to 1.84. I mean, that's good. That's damn good. That's more than double.
You're the PC got here right now. So I can't really say like if that's you know like a big deal or not. So I mean, just from a consumer standpoint who doesn't know like all the specs, I would pick it up just because for one, I'm primarily a PlayStation dude. I have no shame in it. I'm not crazy. Um, but at the same time, I have a 4K TV, and if it's gonna be running games at 4K at 1440p, and I can experience that, hell yeah. If it's a reasonable price, if it's the price of like the PS3 or something, like when it first dropped,
so yeah, it'll be $299.
Yeah.
Is it $299?
No.
$399.
No.
Sorry.
When it first dropped, the PS3 was like $600.
Shoot.
Oh no, PS3, yeah, the PS3 was like $699 plus tax, $8,000. So yeah, yeah, it was definitely expensive as far as the PS3. The Neo I think it will be $399 as well. So I'm guessing they're dropping the original PS4 system to the $299 price.
Wow.
But what bothers me is this: they confirmed it, but they're not showing it at E3.
Wow, really? You would think that'd be something they show at E3.
Exactly. And not only is PlayStation not showing it at E3, Nintendo's not showing the NX at E3.
You know, if they would have showed those systems, they would have got everybody so hyped for it. You know, if they're not going to show it, then it's like, when is it going to come out? When are we supposed to see this thing? When are we supposed to see like a trailer for it or a video on it or whatever? You know, get us hyped for it. And if you're not going to show it at E3, then what's the point? Is it still a rumor or is it still coming out? You know,
I think it's still in development, and
Yeah,
I think
too.
it might be. I'm not sure if you all remember, but it was a system that was like kind of supposed to have came out back in the earlier days, like the PS during the PlayStation 1. It was like the PSX and whatnot. So
Right.
it could be one of those instances where they're like they say they may be working on it, but they wind up turning it into another system or just not releasing it at all. I mean, given that PlayStation is in the position that they're in, they had an opportunity where they can kind of, develop and experiment and stuff like that. But
Right.
that though, we'll see.
Right, but I think that's hurtful not only to PlayStation, but it's also hurtful to Nintendo as well. When you have a future date for these systems and you're not showing how the system works or
even looks like
what's going on with the system in general, that's hurting the system by itself.
No,
I want to see what this system is capable of. I want to see what you're offering, and if you're not able to show me that, I don't see interest in buying unless you're going to show me something first.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, Nintendo's right around the corner. That's 6 months. Nothing has been shown for this system.
Yeah. Well, Nintendo's been out long. The Wii U rather, it's been out longer than like per se the PS4. I think honestly, this is kind of why I disagree, because it's too early at the same time for a good majority of the people. Like I have a buddy, he just got his PS4 and whatnot, so it would be something in which it'd be, kind of a kick in the face to some people because they just spent money on a PS4. So I don't know. It's said that it's gonna have it's not gonna make a difference like if you have the new PS4 or not, but it's gonna be some people who's gonna want the latest and greatest like myself,
Right.
and you're gonna feel some type of way. But I don't know, that price just needs to be reasonable. Like if you really want to get people on board, you got to make sure that price is definitely reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I mean, it's going to be reasonable, and then at the same time, if you are looking to trade in your PS4 towards a Neo, I'm pretty sure they're going to have like a promotional deal or something, like they did with the Xbox 360 and the PS3, trade towards the system. So I think they're going to have some type of deal towards that, where you get more of a trade-in value for it, and you will receive more trade-in credit towards getting that system. And that's not with just GameStop. That's with Best Buy and I can't believe I'm saying it's Walmart. All these stores now have a trade-in system. So we'll see how that works. But on to the next topic. And this one's crazy here. Skylanders, Imaginators, You know, they came out with a trailer or whatnot, and they have a game releasing soon, expansion to be exact. But they didn't tell anybody about the Crash edition that they have.
Wow.
Everybody's thinking that Crash Bandicoot is returning, but it's not what we're thinking. It's not what we're thinking at all.
Man.
Like everybody was thinking that Crash Bandicoot was coming back. And it's not what we're thinking that it is. It's actually just Crash Bandicoot, the Crash edition. This is a rumor. So they're saying that the Crash edition is Crash Bandicoot. You already know Activision be a little iffy with their stuff or whatnot, but still, it's not Crash Bandicoot that we're thinking about. It's the Crash edition for Skylanders, including Crash Bandicoot. That's the rumor.
Damn.
So I feel like this is bullshit.
I wanted a Crash Bandicoot, man.
Right. So,
I've been playing
everybody
Crash,
wants
man.
a Crash Bandicoot game. They want that game to return. It's like, come on, give me that. But if you look on their website, you know, the Imagineers starter pack, it says the standard edition, dark edition, Crash, and toys. Now, and there's a tweet from SCL Matt saying, additionally, international Skylanders sites have updated to include a non-fictional Crash tab. Come on. That doesn't strike you whatsoever?
I mean, it does, but I don't know. My expectations are in check anyway, though.
Right, because it says a non-fictional. You know, Crash Bandicoot's non-fictional, but it has a quote unquote Crash tab. So it's like, how could you do this to us? I don't want Crash Bandicoot for Skylanders. Give me an official Crash Bandicoot game.
Yeah, because once Crash Bandicoot when Naughty Dog shipped it off, I was disappointed in how it turned out when the other developers took control of it. I mean, the only game that was legitimately a Crash game was Crash: The Wrath of Cortex on the PS2. That was the last time I played a Crash game that was fun. You know, they didn't do
you had
much.
the Crash Team Racing.
Oh yeah,
you had Crash Team Racing was dope.
Yeah, I love that one.
Like people compare it towards Mario Kart. I'm not going to go that far, but but Crash Team Racing was very, very dope. And I just feel like it's, as far as this Crash edition, it will be a great thing to see. You know, as far as Crash Bandicoot coming back, hint, hint. But we want to see like an official next gen game of Crash Bandicoot. Give me something from Crash. Activision, stop playing with our emotions. Don't you understand that we are requesting this? We are recommending this. And you're not giving it to us. Why not? That's my question. What are your thoughts on this, VG?
I mean, like I said, my expectations are in check. I mean, it'd be cool if it happens, but I don't know. Everybody been feeling like, you know, Crash is coming back for a while, and I'm just like, we'll see. I've been through it with Sony, man, so I don't know, man. Like, I'm just like this whole E3 in general. I'm just keeping my expectations in check. I've gotten everything I wanted, so it's like, whatever. I got Uncharted. I got Street Fighter. You know, Final Fantasy, all of that. So if Crash comes, he comes. But at the same time, that'll be just as much of a failure as Microsoft pulled with that Conquer. I pretty much would put those two in the same element. You know, because everybody wanted a Conquers and they put them in Project Spark. And, you know, I was hoping that they'd get their Conquers game, and look what happened.
Right.
So, I don't know. Hopefully Sony don't disappoint. But as of right now, I'm just going to go with what I told y'all, so.
Because we got to remember, like, it took us a while. Like, it took us years to get a Final Fantasy VII remaster or a trailer or anything in regards to that.
That is true.
So I'm not sure how long it will take for Crash Bandicoot to you know, come out with a new next gen game or whatnot. But like I said, it took us years to get Final Fantasy VII to get afloat, even though it's probably gonna be episodic. But now it's like, wow, okay, I'm looking forward to this. I'm not gonna get Skylanders, but if this is a hint that Crash Bandicoot is coming back, it's a good hint, because they're trying to they're aiming for the kids, and we already know about them. So it's like, okay, we're going to put them in a game for kids, and we're going to also see if we can bring him back. So that may be a possibility there. We may not know. Who knows?
Well, if they do bring it back, I want Naughty Dog to make the game.
Pretty much. So I can get that old school dance back from Crash Bandicoot 2.
Yes, pretty much. Or even 3. 3 was fun as well.
Right. Now, on to the next topic of people returning. It won't be anything in regards to Crash Bandicoot, but Lego Dimensions released a new trailer, and it has everybody and their mama in this trailer from 16 different universes.
Wow.
Now, when I say these titles, this is legit, because you see the trailer right now. In the 16 universes are the following: Ghostbusters, Adventure Time, Mission Impossible, Harry Potter, the A-Team, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, the Lego Batman movie, the Goonies, Sonic the Hedgehog, Teen Titans, Lego City Undercover, Knight Rider, Powerpuff Girls, Gremlins, Beetlejuice, and E.T. the Extraterrestrial. I have never seen interest in buying a Lego Dimensions game or a Lego game in general, but this game right here,
you're probably gonna pick it up.
yeah.
Damn, that's
Dude,
insane.
it has the A-Team. It got Adventure Time, Ghost, Sonic, Goonies, the Goonies, Gremlins, Beetlejuice. Okay, I can't say his name one more time, or he's gonna pop up. But yo, like, they have all of these people on this one game that's coming this fall.
That might be interesting.
I am going to get this game. I don't care what nobody says. I'm getting this game. Anybody else as excited as me for this game with all these people in here as of right now?
After watching that trailer, I'm probably gonna pick it up myself.
Because it looks pretty damn good. It looks
like
good.
you even got Scooby-Doo in there,
I've never
too.
seen interest in buying a Lego game.
Simpsons
ever.
as well.
Yeah, The Simpsons too. I forgot about that. The Simpsons is in there too.
Wow.
Man, that's crazy. I didn't know all of that. I seen the trailer, but I didn't like really watch it. But that does sound kind of tasty. But not only that though, the Lego Star Wars one does too though.
Yeah, they're going to be included. Like, all that's going to be included.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Now,
yeah,
I find that crazy how a Lego game can get all of these people together, but Capcom and Disney can't make a Marvel vs. Capcom 4. I'm just saying. Shots fired.
Shots are fired.
All this is different. All these people are different. But Disney and Capcom, they can't get together to make a Marvel vs. Capcom 4 for the fighting game community. Come on.
Well, we'll have to see how many games sold for this game, and maybe it'll happen.
Well, to me, I always because Capcom wants to do Marvel vs. Capcom 4. The thing is, Disney has to be a part of that too, since now they own Marvel.
Yeah.
And now they're saying that, well, there's not enough fighters for Marvel vs. Capcom 4. What?
Bullshit.
The Avengers themselves can be part of Marvel vs. Capcom 4, and that's that. Have you never played Marvel vs. Capcom 2 with 50 plus fighters on there? Come on, so don't try to play us. We've been around longer than you, Disney. You just bought the dog on people. That's it. But yeah, in regards to Lego Dimensions, I seek interest in this game, and I think that you guys should be too. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna play it. We're gonna stream it. Stuff like that.
I'll probably check it out, play it.
We'll see how that goes. On to the next topic. E3. It's coming up. It is coming up. It's going to be broadcasted worldwide, June 14th to the 16th. It's going to be in LA.
Be around.
I wish I can go to LA. I wish I could go to LA for this. Like, my next year goal is to go to E3. So yes, all my goals for next year is going to be E3, Evo, PAX South, PAX East. I want to go to every last one of those things. I seek interest in doing that myself. Now, you already know that Microsoft and Ubisoft and Sony and everybody's got their lineup going. There has been some trailers that was already released for the E3. You had the Destiny Rise of Iron, which I'm getting, so I can get the Gjallarhorn finally. So I'm getting that. But yeah, that trailer was dope. You had Mafia 3, Technomancer, Watch Dogs 2, which brought up so much controversy because I guess the main player is black or African American, which doesn't make no sense to me why there's so much controversy on that.
Shouldn't matter.
Like it does. Like it's a game. It's a fictional thing. Why are you so serious about it? Anyway, next topic. Deus Ex. If I said it wrong, I'm sorry. Mankind Divided. Injustice 2, which I was excited about. Gran Turismo. Call of I don't know how the hell to say this. CTHULHU. There we go. Conan Exiles, which was and then Styx 2. Those are the trailers that's out right now on YouTube. If you haven't seen them, go ahead and go towards YouTube to look them up. It's pretty cool. But E3, who do you have winning?
I have Sony winning.
I don't even know why I asked Mr. Fisher. That's his thing. You know, he's a Sony guy. You know, that's what
Nah, I really don't. Oh, I finally got that mask. Thank you, God. I don't know. Yes, I'm playing Uncharted. I'm trying to unlock stuff. Bruh, I don't know. I mean, Sony probably can or can't. I don't know. We'll see, because there's things that Sony could do to mess up. Like,
yeah,
VR, you can't really do that. When they did it at PSX, I didn't really care for it until I actually got it in my hands to play it when I was at PSX.
Right.
So it's kind of hard to kind of like sell that to people, you know, unless they announce that if they're gonna touch on VR during E3, they need to announce that they got like stores set up so people can try it out. Once people try it out, then they'll you know what I'm saying, they'll probably want to do it, because I didn't care for VR, and once I tried it, I'm like, oh crap, the possibilities. So don't spend too much time on VR, and just have some good games. I mean, God of War, I don't know, a lot of people expect that. I'm not really hyped over that. As a PlayStation fan, hasn't been like my number one title of what made me a fan of PlayStation. Games like Final Fantasy and Xenogears, Street Fighter, and stuff like that, you know, back when they were like exclusives and they had these games, that made me a fan of PlayStation. But I don't know. I really don't know. Like, if Nintendo shows the NX or gives some type of idea or do some type of presentation, even if they do it like how PlayStation did, where they just show the controller first and display the system later,
right?
That'd be cool for Nintendo. At least we have an idea of like where they're trying to take their next console. Microsoft, I don't know. I don't count them out, and I'm not saying that they're gonna have a bad following or showing anything like that, but
right.
I don't really have any expectations. I'm not a big fan of Gears. I play it only because of you. Halo it's pretty much like, I don't know, it just lost my interest this go round. You know, that was the main reason I got my Xbox One. I don't even have my Xbox One anymore. I probably might give one again.
I think Halo lost its touch or lost its flame.
Yeah,
ever since Bungie stopped messing with it.
Yeah, just like, I don't know, like I can't get into it like that. Even like when we finished Halo 4, it just didn't feel the same to me like it did when I played Halo 3. When I played Halo 3, I stayed up all night to play that game. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And Halo 4 is just like, I get to it when I get to it. You know, Halo 5, I played the multiplayer like once, and I just didn't even touch the story because I was like, I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, because we were supposed to co-op the other story mode, and we never got to it because
I was when I was doing it, but our schedules was messing up. But even so, then it's like, hey, since we didn't get a chance to play it, I didn't play the game. You know what I'm saying? Because I was waiting on you, and I just lost interest in trying to play it. So like, Killer Instinct, that's about like the only thing that like really keeps it going. Hopefully, Titanfall is good, but that's multi-plat now, so that's like leverage going. Sunset Overdrive is good, but.
Yeah. I beat that game. That game was pretty good. A lot of people was dissing it, but that game was pretty good.
Yeah, that was a cool game. That's about it, though. You know? So we'll just have to see with Microsoft. But I'm not counting them out. I think the fact that a lot of people don't expect them to win, I'm kind of just like, well, they probably might just go around to show y'all different, and people, maybe gain interest in it. But for the past few, years, like Microsoft is like, oh, okay, that's cool. It's cool to talk about for a minute, then it just quickly fizzle away, and then Sony had dropped something, and then they're like, oh crap, they, because they tugging at your childhood. They bring in like nostalgia games back, and they just got like wide variety. You kind of have a set expectation when it comes to Microsoft,
right?
So, I don't know. We'll see how it's gonna be. I'm sorry, I'm ranting, but yeah.
Oh, wait, this is the big topic, so hey, go ahead and do what you do. We talking about this.
Yeah, I really don't know. Like, we'll just see how it turns out. I got all the games I wanted for this gen, so anything else is just icing.
Right. Icing on the cake, right?
All right, Thunder. Who you got winning the well, you said PlayStation, right?
Yeah, I said PlayStation.
Okay, so which one do you see interest in seeing, or which one has you like that you're anticipating? Which one that you want to see is like, okay, I'm waiting for this. I want to see what they got.
Have to think on it.
Yeah, a little bit.
Stop. Think about it.
Mafia 3 looks good. I want to see that. I really wish they would show the next PlayStation. I mean, if they did, that would probably make them win. Just interested to see what games everybody's got to offer, and then we'll have to just wait and see who wins. Like, I want Sony to win, but it really depends on what conferences pull out, what they're going to show for us fans to want to see, and that should determine who would win,
Yeah, I really feel like overall, since Nintendo backed out of doing the whole E3 live, and they're doing their little treehouse thing or whatnot, I have a feeling that it's going to be between Microsoft and between Sony.
Yeah.
The reason why I say Microsoft may win, because they have another system coming out too, which is the slimmer Xbox One, which they call it, was it the Scorpion?
There's supposed to be two SKUs coming.
Oh, okay, so they call it the Scorpion.
Yeah.
Scorpion.
It's the Scorpion, or the Xbox Scorpio, Scorpion, whatever it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be the answer to PlayStation 4 or the PS4 Neo, whatever it's going to be.
Right.
The upgraded console.
No.
Right. So this is the thing. If Microsoft shows that system,
they win.
They may have a slight advantage over Sony. They may, because even though Sony's not showing their new system, they still have a lot of games to offer. Mm-hmm. I can't say the same for Microsoft. I cannot say the same for Microsoft. And even though Sony is introducing the VR and seeing what games will be compatible with VR, Microsoft got to come with like a 1-2 haymaker.
Yeah,
showing the system may be one of them, but you need that right haymaker as well. We need more games. We need something that's going to be like, well, damn, this is what they've been working on.
Because it's all about the games, man. Don't have the games, you just got a box to look at.
Right. That's another thing people were, having issues about, because they felt like that they may have a system, but they don't have any games, so it's kind of like useless.
Pretty much. But as far as like the developers themselves, even though we're talking about like Nintendo, out of the ones that will be showing up, who you think is going to win that? Like Bethesda or Ubisoft?
The third parties? I don't know.
Yeah, the third parties.
I mean, surprisingly, I wasn't interested because I felt, jaded because how Ubisoft did Watch Dogs. They totally, did my city wrong for the first one. Like, Chicago doesn't look anything like Chicago in Watch
And wasn't
But
that game buggy as heck too? The first one.
it wasn't buggy, but it was missing like
I
stuff
know.
we expected to do. They didn't add until later. Like you know how
Yeah.
you could go on multiplayer and hack people. Like we had automatically assumed that we'd be able to hack our friends, and that didn't come to like the game was pretty much dead. I think when they came out before Bloodborne, right? So
Right.
it came out. Yeah, it came out around the time when people was already on other games. Like Bloodborne was out, Street Fighter was out, and I was playing other games and stuff like that. Ultra Street Fighter was out on PS4. So, I don't know. Ubisoft does have a possibility of doing it because you know they got a lot of IPs. EA, the only thing I'm looking forward to them is Titanfall. I'm not a fan of Mass Effect like that, so I mean, people might consider them to be, you know, pretty good. Square Enix, though, actually, matter of fact, Square Enix, because they're gonna have. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have. Yeah, they're gonna have Nier, and just like this year alone, they killing it. This month, I got my collector's edition of Star Ocean coming. In the next month, they got I Am Setsuna, and then like in September, you got Final Fantasy 15. Then another game in September, you got Exodus Archive, and then you got what's the other game? Dragon Quest Builders coming in October. Then skip November, you got Kingdom Hearts coming in December. So it's like probably Square Enix for me.
Oh, is that Kingdom Hearts 3 coming out, or is that another pre-sequel?
Nah, Kingdom Hearts 3, but they don't have a date. We're pretty much getting information, and I'm guessing during PS6 they said
Everybody's
when
been
Kingdom Hearts dropped.
waiting on that game forever.
I don't think that's coming though, man, because they got enough games. Nier still isn't out yet, so they'll probably release that. I'm guessing probably holiday of next year. That's my guess. I don't see that coming out this year because that'd be too crowded, and it's already counterproductive with all the games that they got dropping. In October they got 2 games dropping itself, but it's kind of for 2 different audiences. So
right. So I mean I have it going towards Square because Square is already showing Final Fantasy 15. They may show some gameplay. They may show some gameplay for Final Fantasy 7, like more gameplay or in-depth gameplay. And they still have Kingdom Hearts 3 on the shelf. So chances are they may be showing that or giving you more of those 2 games if a lot of people seek interest in that, in which we are. And EA, like I said, they only got what? They have the same thing every year. Madden, Live, FIFA.
No more penalty.
Then Star Wars Battlefront 2, supposedly? Or the next Star Wars Battlefront?
Battlefield 1, I am looking to check out. I want to see
that
more
one
of
looks
that.
interesting.
I definitely want to see more of that.
I think that's going to beat Call of Duty's Infinite Warfare, I'll tell you that much.
Right, but see, like those are the games that I feel like Square is going to like have the advantage on as far as Final Fantasy itself, and then Kingdom Hearts as well. Like, are they going to show more of that? EA, they're going to show the same thing over and over, and introduce some new things and stuff like that. So that's what that's going to be. And then with Ubisoft, they're going to introduce some new IPs there too. So I'm going to give it to Square. I may be wrong, but I'm definitely seeing what Ubisoft will have in store, and also EA. They may have something new in store. We don't know until we see it ourselves.
Hold on, I just thought about something. I'm gonna pull back on my Ubisoft being a threat because I just remembered something. Didn't they have Jason Derulo on the freaking stage last year?
They did.
Was that Ubisoft? Yeah, I'm taking points off for that. I'm going that pissed me off. That pissed me off. I was like, what is this dude doing in my E3? Get your ass off the stage. Even when they had Usher too. Was that thing with Usher too as well?
Yeah.
So stop that.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what the hell they. I mean, it's not even. I'm pretty sure even if you was to be there in person, you know, you make that a separate event. You don't do that during the actual game conference. Do not do that. If they do that this year, I promise you, I am going to rage. Do not do that. I don't want to see no.
He's gonna be breaking keyboards and stuff.
Jesus, I'm pretty sure they're gonna have what's her name, Aisha Tyler, hosting it, but she's cool. But I don't want to see no Jason Derulo or no, you know, dude that seem like they don't know what the hell, you know, they embracing game culture.
Oh my games. I feel you on that.
Yeah, man.
I think they want to convert, you know, the world that everybody lives in, the real world with the virtual world. That's just my opinion.
I mean, yeah, but who's gonna be watching that at like? Because they usually do it about like 2 or 3 in a day. Like, who's gonna be really catching that? Who's not really in the games? Like, nah, bro.
Like, we know who's in the games. Like, funny, like T-Pain is in the games. He streams Overwatch. And I never thought that you'll see T-Pain streaming Overwatch. He was like one of the people that was featured on Twitch streaming Overwatch.
There's a lot of people doing Twitch though, man. Some of these people not real.
Like some of them aren't real gamers, and some of them just want to be in it because it's the end thing now. Remember, esports is about to blow.
Yeah, it is.
It's about to get out there. So when you have like ESPN and Yahoo and all these other people interested in what we've been doing for years, trying to take over, it's like, well, damn. Like, we've been doing this for years. Oh, now it's a popular thing. You want to jump on it now so you can try to get some more money in your pocket? Okay, I see.
Talk about the money.
Exactly. Like, I've been playing games since I came out the womb. I came out the womb playing Mario Brothers.
Yep, that's the first game I started playing.
So you can't tell me I'm not a gamer. I'm a gamer for life. But when it comes to people that never see interest in playing games, like, ew, video games is this. They sound like Anita Sarkeesian. Like, ew, video games is poison. And then you making a video say, I've been playing games since I was this. Oh, if you fund me, I will make sure that I'll play the games and this and that stuff. No, it's not that case. We are natural born gamers. Okay? So don't try to make it seem like y'all been gamers for this long and that long, and you've been so busy making music or playing football that you didn't really have time to show that you play games. Get out of here. There's social media now. You can take pictures playing games, you can do videos playing games, etc. Don't make that excuse. Anyway, we got questions. What is Rockstar? I have no idea. I have no idea what Rockstar is doing, because
I know there was rumors about GTA 6.
Yeah, I heard about GTA 6 being a USA thing now, not just in one area. Yeah, it's going to be the United States of America.
Yeah, that is insane. That's a huge man.
That's a big I feel like GTA is going to become an MMO while y'all bullshit.
You might as well make it an MMO.
The way that they supporting it, bruh, it's still coming. And I'm not trying to make this like a financial report type podcast, but it's still like when they do like the NPD numbers and stuff like that, like they're still charting every single month. It has been selling like crazy on the PlayStation 4. Like, it is crazy that game still has legs, and it's been almost 2 years, mind you.
Yeah, I still play it.
I haven't played GTA 5. Like, I think the last time I played GTA 5, when it first released, and I beat the whole thing, which took like 5 days. But as far as the online, I played online, and then they had the DLC coming out. So the DLC was pretty cool. But after that, I was like, okay, I'm gonna jump onto some new games. So I never really went back to GTA 5. Now GTA 6. Yeah, if it's a global thing, you might well turn this GTA into an MMO. It's as simple as that.
Yeah,
because that's too big of a world to say that, okay, we need to drive here or we need to do this. Unless you're gonna
I can go to Detroit in a video game.
Like, you got to beam me up, Scotty. We got to go from California to Florida. Let's go ahead and do an instant transmission to get there. That's going to be impossible unless you fly a plane there. You see what I'm saying? But
yeah, because
now chances are they may have it in like the 50 states, but they may have like a main city. They may do that as well, or two main cities in that one state. Chances are they may do something like that, but I don't see GTA 6 being a United States of America map. I'm sorry, not yet. Even though the technology is out there to do so, that's just too much. Like, that would be the first game to have a multi Blu-ray disc for a game. It would be a Final Fantasy VII type of disc category we're talking about here.
Right.
Let's try to see if we got some questions here. Let's see. How can the Street Fighter V story mode, cinematic story mode, be when it releases? don't know. I can't give you an answer for that. I mean, it's a Kombat X and Mortal Kombat 2011, to where you're watching the film or you're watching things happen, and then you just go straight into the fight scene. Or with Mortal Kombat X, they have it to where it's like you have to react towards certain buttons to press, and then that's that. So I'm not sure how the cinematic story mode will be. And I really feel like, as I told everybody earlier, as far as Street Fighter V, these fighters are already ready for Street Fighter V. They're just releasing it so late, and I don't understand that.
They better get it together, man.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, when the DLC mode comes out, I'm making my own trailers for Balrog, Urian. I'm telling you right now. I was like, this is what's coming up. Expect it. See, what do y'all think about the Young Conquer? Young Conquer? Yeah, what do you think about the Young Conquer thing, Mr. Official?
I don't know too much about it.
Me either. That's why I asked you.
No idea. Yeah, I'm clueless about it, bro. Unless you're talking about that Conquer that was supposed to have been like on HoloLens or something.
I think so. I think that's what he's talking about. Let's see, how can you get into the podcast? I mean, we just jump into the Discord. Yeah, Young Conquer. There we go. But yeah, as far as the podcast, if you want to jump in, we do it via Discord. I am a partner on Discord, so come on through and let's say we'll talk about games and stuff like that. We'll just have some fun. But yeah, like, if you guys have any more questions, feel free to ask. We are currently that was our topics. That was it. But we're good to go.
The Young Conquer thing, that thing, I don't know, it look rough. That's about best I can tell you. It look like it's been through some stuff.
Been going through some things.
Look malnourished.
Man.
We might need a meal or two.
You over there struggling, give him a few squirrel nuts or something.
Man, he needs some, man. That boy looked sick. He looked sick, man. I don't know. That's pretty much all I think of it. I mean, like I said, I'm not really, I don't know, this gen, you know, I mean, I respect what Microsoft has done, but this gen, the game's not really grabbing me like they used to. I'm good, man. I'm getting all the games I want. Got my RPG, Star Ocean, everything. Uncharted. Right. I don't need nothing else.
Yeah, Fear Me asks, y'all finished or y'all done?
You sleepy or you tired?
Oh man. Is this a podcast or is this a cast of people talking? Yo. Alright, well here's my question. What games are you guys looking forward to in the, like coming up?
I've already said my list, but you know, I say it again for y'all. Star Ocean, Integrity and Faithlessness. I was about to get y'all tongue tied. That drops this month, so I'm looking forward to that. What else? King of Fighters. Yeah, looks pretty cool.
Yeah,
and I wasn't actually interested in that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah,
that's gonna be my game right there. King of Fighters.
Yeah. Yeah. King of Fighters is definitely gonna get got. No Man's Sky. I'm looking forward to that.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Oh, what else is coming? Final Fantasy 15. I've waited 10 years for that. October. Actually, I'm looking forward to some games in October, but I don't know if I'm gonna get them day one. I'm looking forward to that Mafia 3. That looks pretty cool.
Mafia?
Yeah. Mafia 3. Watch Dogs. I'm impressed by that, even though, like I said, I have my issues with it because how they did Chicago.
That's why. That's the only reason why, because of what they did in Chicago. That's the only reason why he's skeptical about getting it.
Nah, that's not the only reason why, bro. Trust me. But
wait. Look who just came in at the last moment.
Persona.
Everybody get up for Persona for getting in here an hour late.
Podcast about to be over.
Yeah.
Late.
I'm so sorry.
No, you good, man. Like I said, we just here talking. But like I said, man, I'm looking forward to King of Fighters 14. Tekken 7, Final Fantasy 15, No Man's Sky. This game I have been playing recently, Dead by Daylight. That game is sick. Like it's fun as hell to be the killer. I haven't played Survivor yet, but I'm gonna play it sometime in the future. Not today though. Not today.
Don't want to challenge yourself yet, huh?
Hell no. I'm used to being the survivor.
Right.
Like with Alien Isolation and PT, y'all can count me out. I'm done. But when I became the killer, I was like, oh yeah. Now I get to see how, he feels of catching people and doing stuff like that. But that's an interesting game to check out too. Oh, and this is not a game. This is a hardware piece. I am looking forward to the 1080 Ti.
When is that supposed to drop?
That's going to drop around October, November.
Might wait then.
Yeah, because I've been telling people, I said, if you want to get the new graphics card, I recommend waiting, especially if you have like a 980 or a 970, wait for the 80 Ti.
What about those people that don't have anything but a building a rig?
I don't know what to tell them. You better build your own computer. But I'll recommend the 1070 because the 1070 and the 1080 itself is faster than the Titan X. That speaks volumes right there. Huh. Isn't PT canceled? Yes, PT is canceled, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's never coming back.
I'm happy it's canceled, damn it. Scared the hell out of me.
Oh, God. Same here.
That damn thing scared the hell out of me. I was done with that. As soon as I got scared, I turned everything off. Scratch that.
I unplugged my PS4 for a while.
But yeah, like I said, if we're pretty much set here, this is episode 4 of Agree to Disagree. We're going to go ahead and close it out with shout outs. Shout out to everybody that came through on Twitch and on YouTube. I truly appreciate you guys for coming through. Round of applause for y'all. Shout out to my wife, Mrs. Cheese, for allowing me to be me and support her 110%. She let the chips fall where they may. Shout out to Mr. Official VG for coming through. Shout out to Persona and Thunder for coming through. But everybody on YouTube, let me go ahead and give a shout out to you, Alpha, Black Kushinomi, everybody else on there that wasn't trolls. Because that's basically what it was. But on Twitch, you know who you are on Twitch, man. Shout out to everybody. Matter of fact, I got the view list here. Let me go ahead and go through that list right now. Shout out to Fear Me, Black Legend, DBZ fan, Knight. So you had your girl come through. Shout out to Rima. Rima came through. I appreciate that. So shout out to all of y'all coming through. And that rematch is coming, Kushinomi. Believe that. I have an appointment. They whoop ass in Street Fighter 5, so I got you. So that's my end there. Mr. Official, if you have any shout outs, go ahead and let them loose.
Shout out to my bro, Big Cheese, for having me on here. Much appreciative. As always, I try to come on when I can. Shout out to my council brethren. Persona being fashionably late, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to everybody who just took the time out to, listen to us. Make sure y'all check out whatsupplaystation.com if you haven't. If you are a PlayStation fan, it's definitely worth a shout. Worth a look. No fanboy craziness, just news and good entertainment, good article pieces, opinion pieces, stuff like that, and gaming news, man. So support the little guys. We out here trying to make it. We want to be somebody too, and that's pretty much it, man. Just always a pleasure to do these podcasts. We definitely got to do them more often.
I'm definitely going to do it more often, and also, man, look, shout out to the gamers around the world. I forgot to say that too. All the gamers around the world. I mean, nobody, no specific people. Everybody that's a gamer, you know who you are. Thunder, shout outs.
I want to shout out Double Pots, who unfortunately couldn't make it today. Shout out for me getting road to recovery for the eye surgery I had to take a couple days ago. Shout out to Boogie298, who's been an inspiration for me to start YouTube and start making videos, stuff like that. And you Big Cheese, for allowing me to come onto this podcast.
Welcome.
Yeah,
That's
man.
pretty
Big
much
Cheese
all I
looks
got.
out for the people.
Yep.
Definitely does.
Power.
Got a good heart. Got a good heart, man.
Shut your ass.
Mm-hmm.
Persona, yo late ass. Shout out.
Yo, man. Extremely late. Highly unprofessional, but to Mr. and to Thunder and to the viewers, I do apologize for that. Hopefully, Big Gouda will let me on. Be on time next. But big shout out to Big to me, and big shout out to the my bro, Mr. Everybody else in the council. Shout out to the viewers. Support everybody. All the channels that's doing good stuff. Definitely shout out to you guys, man. Support is always appreciated. And like Mr. Fisher said, check out what's up PlayStation.com. Set up the comment site, but we are definitely got some content out there. And, there's a lot of good things down the pipeline. Definitely check that out. And check out the song called Game and YT. And that's it. You guys have a great.
Okay, so I'm not gonna lie to you. I heard about
You was
50%
breaking
of
up.
that. I heard about
Yeah.
50% of that, but
Same
I
here.
understood what you were saying. He said shout out to everybody, and he said he was unprofessional, and he said that
You was breaking up heavy, bro. I thought it was just me. I didn't want to say nothing. I was like,
To be honest, I almost missed it. I woke up 2
No,
minutes before the podcast
I got
started.
what he was saying. I definitely got what he was saying. But he thanked us for the opportunity of being here, and it's unprofessional of him to show up, and he shot at everybody and check out that website. That's what he was saying. And yeah.
Yeah.
But I said, I thank all of you for watching the fourth episode of Agree to Disagree. Thank you, Mr. Official VG, Persona, and Thunder for coming through. We will have a lot more coming up, more topics, and we're going to have an E3. We're going to have an E3 podcast for sure, as far as which trailer blew your damn mind off and stuff like that. We're going to do that as far as next Saturday, same time, same place, 5 o'clock Eastern time. If you can't make it, it will be uploaded to YouTube for sure.
I'll probably
but
be
other
able
than-
to make the next one because I took this whole week off of work for next week. So.
Vacation. I wish I could do that.
Yeah,
Well,
Well, I had no choice,
I took
man.
Monday off.
I got 22
Yeah,
stitches in my
Monday
eye,
off.
man.
I ain't taking the whole week. That's
I'm
love.
happy to have weekends off, okay? I'm a human again. I got weekends off. Do you understand how painful it is to work on weekends?
Oh, it
When you
sucks.
can't do what you want to do?
It sucks. I work on the weekends. I'm a
Yeah.
dishwasher. Wait, no, scratch that. I'm a miracle worker.
You said you were a dishwasher.
Yeah, I work at Applebee's there.
Oh, I thought you said you was a dishwasher.
I am a dishwasher. But I seen a shirt on Facebook the other day. It says dishwasher equals badass miracle worker. I saw that. I'm
That
like,
would be you.
wow.
So you are no longer a dishwasher. You a badass miracle. As long as my cup
Pay
is
the
clean.
bills, man.
Damn right. As long as you pay the bills, man. Look, I'm not gonna judge where you work. You work. You make money. I rather make what I make than $0 an hour. And
Yeah.
I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, sure, bro.
But on that note, we're gonna close it out. Agree, disagree. Episode 4. All right. We out, ladies and gentlemen. Peace, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.
Am I the only one saying peace? Y'all better speak y'all damn
I
mind.
said peace.
I said peace. I don't think you might have heard.
I heard.